Going on? This is your boy, yours truly, the one and only Derek Gordon, aka DG, baby. Mask on. As you can see from the title of the video, I've actually always wanted to do a video like this because a lot of people over the past couple months actually been asking me just as far as relationship advice and how to go about talking to guys and things like that. And I have a lot of input on this topic, and there are a lot of things that I've been doing because currently I'm single. Been single for about 5+ months now, and how I'm going about things now is a lot differently than how I was years ago, and it has helped me out a ton. So I just feel that it's only right that I share this with you guys, give you guys some advice on how I'm going about things. And hopefully it can help you out. I did write some stuff down so that I don't forget anything, because I want you guys to have this information, and hopefully that it can help you out in your life in finding that right guy. First and foremost, number one, never chase. You should never feel that you have to chase after any man. Because when you look at it, there are a lot of men in this world. There are a lot of men in this world. You should never have to chase after anyone. Have you ever noticed when you're texting somebody, you notice that you're texting them a lot more than they're texting you, or you're calling them a lot more than they're calling you? If that's the case, I want you to stop right now. I want you to stop. No. I've done that in the past, and by all means, it does not work out at all. That person should be reaching out to you just as much as you're reaching out to them. That person should be interested in getting to know you just as much as you're interested in getting to know them. It has to work both ways. It has to. It can't be 75-25. Nah. It can be. So if you're going through that, stop. Take a step back and see if that person reaches out. Just see. And if you notice that that person isn't reaching out, then don't hit them up again. I'm telling you, in the long run, you're going to be very happy that you're doing this, because it's going to help out a lot, because it helped me out a lot. Because I used to chase in the past. I used to chase guys, and then I started to notice that, why am I sitting there chasing after this man when he's not even really showing me any attention? If he is, it's just a little bit, but I'm showing him way more attention than he's showing me. Stop. Trust me, it is way too many men in this world to be caught up in worrying about one person. So never chase. Always remember that. Never settle. Never settle. This is big. Never settle. And the reason why I say never settle, and this is going to go into, the love list, but never settle for any man. Meaning, if, let's say, for instance, like that, you enjoy having sex with the person, or you enjoy being around a person, but he has a little bit of an attitude problem. But you still like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just get into it just because, the sex is good and, we connect, but he has a little temper, but, the sex is good. No. Do not get into it. And I'm not saying that happened with me. I'm just using that as an example. If that person doesn't hit everything that you want in a relationship, don't settle just because you feeling something that's good right now, because eventually it's going to catch up. Eventually it's going to catch up, because people try to say, oh, you can't have it all in a relationship. By all means, you can. Yes, you can have it all in a relationship. You can. And that leads us to our next topic, the love list. The love list is basically Oprah Winfrey talked about it a lot. I remember that. I call it the law of attraction love list. So here's what I want you guys to do. On a piece of paper, draw a circle in the middle. And in that circle, you can write boyfriend, partner, soulmate, whatever. Outside of that circle, you can draw as many lines as you want. But under each line, put each quality that you want in your guy. So for instance, on my list, I have some of the things I have is faithful, honest, caring, loving, things like that. Don't get me wrong, you can be specific as you want to a T. You can be specific as you want. And what I mean specific, I ain't gonna really go into that much details, but sexually, you can be specific as you want. Just don't put a face on it, if that makes sense. So you can put as many qualities you want in a guy that you want him to have, but don't put a face on it. And after you do that, every day, and you can always edit and make changes if need be, but every day, just set aside 5-10 minutes of your time and just visualize yourself as if you're with that person already. Like for me, for instance, I visualize myself with my guy. We're walking, holding hands. We're getting complimented by other people. My friends are telling me, oh my gosh, you guys are such a handsome couple. Or we're eating in a restaurant and we're laughing and joking. Like, it's all about the energy that you put out into the universe. And that's what's going to come back to you. Because for me, I'm going to be honest with you. There's somebody on my radar right now. I'm keeping it very low key because we still have to meet. But we've been talking a lot and he's definitely on my radar right now. So do that every single day. And literally, that's the thing. You don't know when it's going to happen. So you have to be patient. You don't know when, you don't know how you're going to run into this person. You don't know how it's going to happen. That's not for you to worry about. It's not for you to worry about. And once you finish visualizing yourself with that person, let it go. Don't even think about it anymore. Just let it go. Meaning don't, for me, I get done, I finish visualizing, I put it out there and I let it go and I carry on throughout my day, happy, doing whatever. Trust me, it works because by all means, just like I just told you guys, I met someone and yeah, I'm gonna just say it's going really, really, really good right now. So, and it'll help you honestly. Like for me, since I had that list, and if I'm talking to other guys, you can talk to someone, and since you have that list, you will start to see, clearly he isn't this type of person. Or, like for instance, I don't like people who judge others. That's a big no-no for me. Like if I'm not judging people because that's not who I am and that's not what I'm about, I'm not gonna be with somebody who does it. So it's like when I talk to guys, I immediately can say, all right, he could be potential, or he's getting cut off immediately. It just helps. It helped me a lot just to okay, yes, no, yes, if that makes sense, it helps a lot having a love list. And when you look at it, you're not chasing anymore either. Because look at it this way, if you see yourself, when you visualize and you see yourself as if you're with that guy already, you're not going to chase because you visualize and you're happy. So since you're in a happy mood per se, you're not going to be chasing. You're just going to let it happen naturally. And that's what it's about, letting it happen naturally. You don't need to chase or try to force it to happen. Nah, just let it happen naturally. It's just like I said, when I met this guy, when we met, just like it happened. I wasn't even expecting it. Let's just say that. It caught me completely off guard. So be patient. Be patient, continue to enjoy life, and trust me, do not worry about how long, because it could take a week, it could take a couple days, it could take 3 months. That's not for you to decide. All you can do is just continue to live in the present moment and visualizing and seeing yourself with that person. And trust me, it'll happen. You will be able to, like people, oh, you can't have your dream guy. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. He can have every last one of those qualities that you have on that paper. He can have every last one of them. Trust me on that. Trust me, trust me. I'm so serious because, man, yeah. I'm gonna just say this guy, he shocked me in many ways because he immediately crossed out a number of those things on that list that I already have. And I already just have a feeling when we meet, sparks are gonna fly. That's just my opinion. But I mean, all I can do is continue to keep living in the moment, staying present. And that's another thing. Don't try to rush the future. Just, live in the moment, live in the present. And if you do find someone and you're talking to them, take it slow. Take it slow. There's no rush, especially now while we're all in quarantine. Take it slow. This is honestly the perfect time to be talking to people and getting to know guys, because we can't meet anyone unless you just saying forget quarantine. Let's meet unless you're doing that, which I would not advise. But this is the perfect time to be doing a lot of FaceTiming with that person, texting, call, all of this is the perfect time. So when you guys do meet up, y'all not strangers. You know what I mean? You already build that foundation as far as, getting to know one another. So this is honestly the perfect time. And people say, well, people may say, since we're not able to, meet people out and about, as far as like outside, how can you meet people? I've been on Scruff. I have the app called Scruff. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Since I met this guy, my account is offline because I've been talking to the one guy. But that's how we met. We met on Scruff. Scruff is a gay app. If you don't know, Scruff is like Grindr. If you guys watch my past videos, Scruff is just like Grindr. Because we're not able to go out and meet people, so this is probably the best. This is the best way to actually talk to guys, because you can't meet people out and about right now. And that's where we connected at. Not saying that that's where you guys will connect too, but I'm just saying if you want to start talking to guys, and it doesn't even have to be anything sexually, but if you want to start talking to guys, that's probably the best way on the gay apps. Right now, unless you can talk to them on Facebook or slide in their DMs, that's honestly the best way to talk to people right now. But it's put yourself out there, but don't chase, if that makes sense. Like if you decide to get on the apps, don't chase. Like you can put yourself out there and talk, but don't feel like you got to chase after all these men. No. Because eventually that energy that you're putting out there, I'm telling you, it's going to come right back to you, because the guy, he hit me up right before I was getting ready to fall asleep. Let's just say that. It happened like that. I was getting ready to fall asleep and he hit me up. So it's like, you don't know when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, but make that list and I'm telling you, it'll work out. It'll definitely work out. I've been in 5 relationships in the past. I don't regret any of them, but I will say, know what you want in a relationship and know what you want out of a relationship. Don't settle. Please don't. Because in the long run, in one of my relationships, I did settle. I did. Years ago, I did settle. And it did not work out at all. And I was one of those people, oh my gosh, yeah, he's hot, he's stunning, and da 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 da. But outside of the bedroom, no. So make sure you have that connection And that goes back into a relationship. Don't go into a relationship based off of sex. It's so many things that go into a relationship. How you guys are outside of the bedroom, the chemistry, the connection, all of those things matter. Do not base one thing on a relationship. It's multiple things. Multiple. I'm telling you, this is my experience. Yeah, this is just my experience, and I hope I'm not, going over 10 minutes. If I am going over 10 minutes, I just honestly felt that I needed to, talk about this with you guys, because I find it's very interesting, and now that I look back at it, that it's a lot that goes into a relationship. But when you find that one person and y'all connect, oh man. Yeah. So know what you want out of a relationship before you get, am I happy? Does this person make me happy? Does he knock off every last one of those things I have on that list? If he does, then proceed. But if he doesn't knock off everything on that list, on to the next one. Trust me, you not on to the next one. Because there will be that one guy that knocks off every last one of those things on your list. So, hey, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this helped out a lot, especially those who are looking for Mr. Right. This is just my advice. If you guys, want me to talk about anything specific in the next video, please leave a comment down below. And also, if I missed anything, if I missed anything pertaining to this topic, also put it down in the comment section below, and maybe my next video, I can do a part 2 on this. But yeah, this channel is for you guys as well. And another thing, before I finish up, I'm a gamer as well, and I play a lot of video games, but I haven't live streamed in a while. If you guys wanted me to do a live stream, as far as me playing video games per se, I think that's another way to interact with me live. Put it down in the comment section below, and if whichever one gets the most likes, as far as me playing video games, and I'll definitely live stream for y'all. I just felt that, a lot of the things that, a lot of videos that I've done in the past were getting a lot of hits, to be honest. But I also miss live streaming, and this, just like I said earlier, it's another way to be able to interact with you guys. Even if you guys aren't gamers, it's just another way to interact, with people who support me. So yeah, just let me go. Allah. What is going on today? I've been quarantined for too long. I don't know how to talk or nothing. What is going on right now? Sorry about that. Sorry. All right. All right. This has been very fun. And this is your boy, yours truly, the one and only Derek Gordon, aka DG. Mask on. And if you guys need to reach out to me, I will leave my social media accounts down below, so you can go and slide in them DMs, and I always try to get back to each and every one of you. Until then, guys, stay safe, and I will talk to you soon.